Greetings Soulswind here, and welcome to Let's Play Dragon Throne Battle of Red Cliffs. This is another discussion episode where we'll talk about a certain topic in the game. And in this episode, the sergeants, or rather military units, soldiers. I'll use those terms interchangeably. The military units are the backbone of our army and do most of the fighting and dying. There are three types of soldiers, each with an upgrade. The stats are on screen right now. We begin with swordsman, archer, and pikeman. They can be trained from their respective barracks in their namesake. These three units can then be upgraded to hammermen, crossbowmen, and gold pikemen, respectively. What this means is that we have a tanker, a ranged unit, and a raider unit for hit and run. To upgrade the basic soldiers, there's a cost involved, and that cost is on screen right now. The soldiers can all level up, and they gain stats as they do. The stats are on screen right now. Regardless of the type of soldiers, they all gain the same stats as they level up. Interestingly, their max level is level 5, and they continue to gain EXP at level 5 until it fills up to 64 EXP points. Just like the heroes, if the soldier's strength reaches 0, their attack speed will drop. Something interesting to note is that soldiers need 100 EXP to go to level 2, meanwhile, heroes only need 30 EXP to go to level 2. As mentioned in the laborers discussion episode, soldiers can be reverted to laborers, and such laborers can be retrained into soldiers. To revert soldiers back into laborers, simply send soldiers, including upgraded soldiers, into any of the three basic barracks, and then use the action panel, click on check, and then select the units that we want to revert, and click on back to farm. A soldier that has been reverted to a laborer has an icon above its head to indicate its status. Training costs are not refunded during this reversion process. Although reverted soldiers lose their levels and EXP, and retrained laborers also lose their EXP and levels, the original cost involved in training the soldier before the reversion is reflected in the retraining. Retraining a laborer into soldier takes 33% of the original cost. That includes training time. However, upgrading the retrained soldier incurs the full cost. Anyway, we can send such a laborer into any of the three barracks, and we will incur only 33% of the training cost corresponding to that barracks. Any barracks? Yeah. Despite already covering the topic on horses and the speed bonus gained from using them, I'd like to make a special mention here about the horses and the gold pikemen. Brown and black horses give a +1 speed bonus to soldiers and heroes on them. Meanwhile, white horses give +2 bonus. However, that's not true for the gold pikeman. The gold pikeman gets +2 speed bonus from brown and black horses, and that's a +3 speed bonus from a white horse. For more information about the speed comparison, kindly please watch the episode on a featurette about the siege equipment. That's not all about soldiers and horses. When soldiers are mounted on horses, their attack speed changes a lot. An archer or a crossbowman's attack speed on horses is much slower than if on foot. Furthermore, something really interesting is that when they alight from horses, they tend to take a step forward if told to attack, even though the target is within their range. Anyway, back to attack speed, hammermen also attack slower on a horse than on foot. Meanwhile, A swordsman's attack speed is not affected whether the swordsman is mounted or not. Being mounted on a horse, however, benefits the pikeman and the gold pikeman. They attack faster on a horse as compared to on foot. That's all on the discussion of military units or soldiers, or rather sergeants, in Dragon Throne Battle of Red Cliffs. Do let me know in the comments below if I've missed out anything about the soldiers in this game. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I have for now. Have a nice day. And there's an add-on for this episode as well. I'm both glad and relieved that I only found out about this after completing the entirety of the 3 campaigns during my research for the write-up for these discussion sections. This is regarding reversion of soldiers into laborers and retraining such laborers back into soldiers. As mentioned, reversion has no refunds, retraining takes 30% of the cost. However, if we were to cancel the retraining process, we will be refunded the full training cost in gold, wood, and iron. What this means is, training a new swordsman takes 40 gold, 30 wood. Retraining a swordsman takes 13 gold as well as 9 wood. If we were to cancel the training process, we do not get back 13 gold, but 40 gold. The 30 wood gets returned to us as well. Take another example. Training an archer requires 30 gold, 60 wood, and 20 iron. Although retraining an archer takes 9 gold, 19 wood, and 6 iron, cancelling the retraining returns us the full 30 gold, 60 wood, and 20 iron. It means that every time we cancel a retraining, resources materialize out of thin air and we get free resources. Although there are indeed situations where retraining gets aborted, either for mistakenly sending laborers to the wrong barracks or deciding against the retraining under certain circumstances, it'd be good to keep this to the minimum, knowing the unfair advantage we would gain. This is why I said I'm glad I only found out after finishing the 3 campaigns.